When it comes time to leave, you promise to cook for Tala and agree to let her know that which shift should be working the coming cycles and slip out in the cool condo. At this moment, you feel for once at home. Last time, things went bad with the planned ARC project, and there's a real question of like whether that's actually going to, finish and whether we'll be able to leave on board. All right. One upgrade point, and everything I could upgrade is going to need 3. Two remaining quests at the moment. Repair bay. We got for dock, so that one's going to be done next turn. That's going to fill up next turn. So is that one. So a whole bunch of stuff's going to tick off next cycle. That's not going to tick off for another 2 days. So I think what I'm going to do is first off, that's food taken care of. Make sure I keep my full dice. Actually, probably could have put dice in there too. So I do the restaurant, but I kind of like the, from a narrative standpoint, being part of the community. Let's get a little extra scratch on gambling. I'll check the greenway. Harvest some more mushrooms. And I don't need to harvest more spores, so harvest some spores. And that pretty much wraps up this cycle. And next cycle, everything's going to kick off. Probably. Most likely. Feed the kitty. That is the sound of everything kicking off. Let's start off with Lemonina. There's no answer when you buzz Lem's unit, but the door is open. You push the door and find Mina, sitting in the middle floor, playing with Bun Bun. Mina. Hi, robot, says Mina sullenly, lifting Bun Bun's paw without looking up. Steady. She doesn't respond. She walks Bun Bun across the floor, narrating quietly to herself. Look around the unit. It's a mess. Dishes and glasses on the sides, but Mina's clothes piled up in the corner. Mina is sitting by her bag. She's pulled across the floor, her drawing slate cracked and dark. Yep. Start with the kitchen units, piling up the dishes in auto wash and wiping them down. You file the clothes up next, folding them neatly. Mina watches silently as she plays, curious but silent. You started to look at fixing her cracked slate when Lem enters. Sleeper, what are you? Sleeper, what are you? He pauses, looks from you to Mina and back again. Never mind. He drops a bag by the door and slumps down the couch. Everything okay? You forgot to pass through. Lem lets out a weak laugh. Past few cycles now too. Wish I was so lucky. He looks away from the open door. Look, now's not a good time. What happened? What happened? We messed up, that's what happened. Put our hopes in someone else's scheme. He pinches the bridge of his nose. You understand they never even put us on the list, right? I've been all around the room looking for work and run into more than a few recruits. Turns out only long-time Havenage members were issued those Celis ID numbers. They never planned to consider us. Havenage said they didn't know didn't know that was what they were going to use to make the draw, and who knows? Maybe Celis pulled the wool over their eyes. What does it matter? All those hours in the yards for a hand-to-mouth wage and nothing else. He slams his hand down the sofa. Giving up? Lem opens his mouth to respond, but stops himself. He looks at the open door again. Moving the side rail up the hub now, That's where he says, let me try. That's where the part from. They're bringing in a ship with all their cryosleep pioneers and transferring them up into the air. Microgravity before loading the crew. Steal a ticket? There's no tickets, I was joking before. Just those ID numbers coded someone's identity. I was stealing that. He looks at me. Look, we'll be fine. We always have been. Just need a little time. Get our hearts set on that trip. He sighs. Get our hearts set on that trip is all. Yannick comes over and climbs into his lap. He smiles. What if I got you on board? I miss these past few cycles. I miss that optimism. Lem strokes me his hair. Look, if you want to go up to the hub and ask around, be my guest. You can't get up there with Mina down here, and I'm sure the side here will bring in a crowd. But be careful. This kind of thing always attracts scammers and thieves. Find a way on board, you take it. You need help to get there? Ask me. But as for now, me and Meaty here are sticking to the eye. Find a way for us all. Lem smiles, but doesn't say anything. Stand to leave and Mina grabs your hand, eager to give you one more smile. And you are out. Back in the walkways at the low end, already thinking plans to make this right. And yeah, these guys kind of suck, but I don't want to jerk over our friends. Like, our friends got jerked over, I want to sit right with them. Check with Robbie real quick. As you enter Robbie's office, you hear voices. Is that Sabine? You push open the door. Sleeper, what good timing, Robbie calls out as you enter. Why didn't you introduce you to someone? The man sitting at the center of the room, speaking proudly with Robbie. He turns as you come in. Yannick. Sleeper, he nods. I'm hearing good things from Robbie. He smiles an easy smile. Meet you. Likewise. He waves a ring hand. Hey, Robbie, where were we? Actually, Robbie places a hand on your shoulder. Sleeper was what I wanted to talk to you about. She doesn't spare you a look. What is going on? Well, okay then. Yannick puts his hands in his pockets. Go on. I'd recommend them to your ward. Tiny's pause. They've shown themselves to be a capable ally here on the spoke side. They have more than enough to run our territories. Here the main block is proving more difficult. Yannick leans forward. It's a mess, Robbie. He waits, his tinted glasses shimmering despite the lack of light in the unit. I can use them, he suddenly decides. He smiles. Good to hear. I can immediately... Yannick cuts her off with a raised hand. 1 second. He steps one surprisingly light step closer to you. You eager to work, sleeper? Yes. Yannick nods his head as if listening to music. Okay, then. You are suddenly unsure if he's talking to you. That concludes it, Yannick announces. Sleeper can work in the ward anytime they like. You shoot Robbie out confusedly. Robbie finally glances at you for a moment, but so fast you almost miss it. I know you'll be happy with their work, Yan. Yannick reaches out and squeezes her shoulder. Sure, Robbie. No, please. He says, turning to face you. Let's old friends get back to it. Guides Robbie away, leaving you standing alone. Look at Robbie, but she is deep in conversation, so, suddenly confused, you leave. I am going to be her spy. Yep. So get Yannick's trust and prove one way or another. Yannick's ward. And the ship's no longer there. All right. Sidereal dock. I could probably do this today. Yep. Quite the achievement, isn't she? Sentry Celis will be proud. You recognize the resonating voice of Castor immediately, and see him hooded and tucked into the shadows near the view platform. Castor. Friends I worked with earlier. I see member our game. Good. I'm afraid you'll have to make for a match. Microgravity makes Tableau a little difficult. He smiles broadly. I wonder if I'd have gotten different dialect if I hadn't completed his quest, his 2 data collection quests before this. Castor walks out to stand beside you on the platform. The telltale clunk of magnetic boots accompanies his slow crossing. He knows you looking at them. I don't like it much up here. I heard there was some trouble at the Haven shipyard when they announced the results of the crew lottery. There. I know. Ugly business. Celis is to use the way things work in the core. Exploitation is the only logic we know. It's not the sidereal. You know why they built this monstrosity on the Eye? Control? Certainly. There's no corporate oversight out here, but that's not all. He stares at the pristine evil. Celis built it here. They didn't want anyone to know it exists. Rubs his forehead. And secrecy is something I cannot abide. Turns to face you. People we can load on the ship as we speak. Sleeping people locked in cryosleep like the person that you were emulating. Hundreds of them. Celis wants to send them out to a planet at the edge of the systems without anyone knowing where it is. You, Sleeper, can do something about that. You are like me, deal with data. You can read it right out of the air. Someone like you on that ship, secrecy isn't a problem. You can ping back whatever I need whenever I need it, as long as you are on board. You on the sidereal, with some minor modifications. Keep me my eyes and ears. I will keep track of Celis' grand project through you. In short, says Castor, stretching, I can get you aboard, Sleeper, but I'm going to need you to help me. Who are you? I'm a concerned party. Someone who likes to know what is happening when it is happening. Not afterwards. Not just me. Yes, your friend Len. That could be arranged. It's difficult, but not impossible. The condition is, of course, that you go too. Castor clunks closer to the window, watching the tugs moving around the side rail. Simple offer. The only one that will get you on that ship. Please consider it. But to make it happen, I need your assistance. As I said, Scylla's Foundation ship docks at the now empty shipyard. Data from the servers. This will allow me to produce the IDs necessary for your transit. Look servers glass at you. Cells aren't stupid, though. Their ship is totally isolated from the station. You need to get on board if you want access to their air-walled servers. Once you have the data, meet me at your friend's unit so we can give you the good news. Smiles. I know this is importance to you. So cute. If you check the data before the sidereal horizon leaves the hub, then I will get the message. You have other options, but you are certainly my preferred. But be sure when you act, Sleeper. Once you take the data from Celis, set up a series of events that will likely be hard for you to untangle yourself from. Either way, I recommend you stop asking around up here. You bring a lot of attention to yourself. Castor glances around to emphasize his point. There are only a handful of cycles until departure, Sleeper. Make your decision. With that, Castor marches up back off the platform, the sound of his mag boots facing away, leaving you to contemplate the sidereal horizon and the part it may play in your future. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe, and also consider backing my Patreon. Patreon backers get episodes up to 1 week early of this show and any future Let's Plays. Also, please consider backing my Ko-fi. Toss me a few bucks, also helps support the show, and it's not a monthly obligation or anything like that.